Okay. All right.
Welcome back, y'all.
So, I mean, he's not arguing with the idea of going out on this solo. Riptide's not arguing with the idea of going out on a solo thing with you, by any stretch of the imagination. I
thought we were doing stuff with patrol.
With what?
With patrol. We haven't actually.
Right. No, I'm just giving you snippets of what the conversation's been like. You know, and get an idea of what things have been like with you guys the last couple of days. His only real reluctance is the fact that he culturally is somewhat familiar with this, at least the rumors of this person you tangled with, and the fact that there is a death goddess hunting you makes him a little bit more reluctant to go off where it's just you two and you don't have any backup.
Okay, well...
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only real... I mean, he's down with hanging out with you. That's fine. It's just, you know...
He wants you to stay trained.
Maybe someplace with defense emplacements, power shields, energy shields, anything like that.
Okay, well...
Energy turrets. What did you...
No.
No. All right, so I'm just...
I'll erase it now.
Kat, what about you? What's the deal, so?
Oh my god. Don't. Sorry.
Everybody else says that, so...
Yeah, but you're my dad.
I know, but I'm... Oh, wait, fine. Kaylee, then. What's the deal with you and...
Jack?
What's your interactions been in the last couple days?
I think it's been alright. Like, it's been about the same.
Playing it like super cash, just giving each other a hard time in class kind of a deal?
Yeah.
Or snarking on other people in the class?
It's pretty much just normal. It's pretty much just like, we still interact the same way.
That's
like...
not useful.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about something else entirely. I'm trying to look up a thing, and it's not.
Excuse me, I'm extremely helpful.
It's not. It wasn't you. It was something else.
What? Ow! Ow! Dude, you just kneed me in the foot. How did you do that? Ow! What are you doing?
I don't know.
I think they're trying to. They're trying to have a private conversation in the most non-private way possible.
I don't get it. What
I'm just
are
gonna
we
stick
doing?
my foot in your guys' face.
This is not private.
I'm just letting
Really
everyone know they're
uncomfortable.
under the table.
This is really uncomfortable. Can we wrap this out? No. Just tell me. I'm like 5 inches from your face. Dude.
Wow.
Okay, we need to be quiet. So
Oh, we were looking at provoke for troll. That's what I was looking at. Provoke someone susceptible to your... They stumble, you take +1 for it against them. They err, you get a critical opportunity.
What if it's like a critical opportunity for one of them to convince him or something? I don't know.
Now, they overreact. You gain influence over them.
What if he gets super concerned about our safety?
Okay.
He contacts Vigil.
Well, no. I mean, this all works to your advantage the way this is. But it's not necessarily going to... Well... You get a critical opportunity.
Or you could just be that guy.
Okay.
They still don't know anything about what happened during off period, right?
No.
Okay.
Nobody knows any of that stuff. Because you haven't told them.
Okay.
I just
Anyway.
know that you're being weird. But
Can you,
what's new?
could you throw that away in the garbage can, please? Thank you. The problem with having this in, so I could hear what the mic's picking up and stuff like that, is it's not grounded. And I'm on this like staticky carpet and staticky floor and everything like that. So I'm constantly getting static shocks into my ear.
Yeah, it hurts.
It sucks so
Yeah,
bad.
Kate walked up to me while I had my headphones in, and she shocked me. And normally I would have just been like, ow, because it was a big shock. And it went into my ear. And it was like one of the biggest. And I was like, ow. And she was like, it wasn't that bad. And I was like, it went through my ear. And she was like, oh yeah, that does
In
suck.
elementary school, we used to play this game because there was this slide that, like,
Oh,
you
God.
got really staticky, so we'd all,
Like
and
a
then there was a
plastic
metal,
slide. Yeah.
there was a metal pole near it, so one girl would touch it with her finger, and then we'd all line up like that, and the person would go down, and then shock them, and it'd pass all through us, and the person touching the metal pole would get shocked the worst, and then we'd rotate. It was really fun.
It feels
We
really
learned
cool.
about, like,
Fun with-
electricity.
Fun with
Yeah.
electricity.
So, like, it was fun, and, you know, science. Woo!
Yay, science. Okay, so you still have insecure, right?
Yep.
All right,
And
just checking.
guilty.
I love how you don't even need to say
Wait,
who
do you
you're
also have guilty
asking.
still?
Yep. Still have all my
Well,
conditions.
guilty is a sacrifice thing. I didn't know if you guys were going to do any comfort
No,
and
you
support. Okay, so Patrol's like, I will send you over what we have, as long as it doesn't pertain to any top secret missions or anything of that nature. Essentially what you're going to get is background history, that sort of thing. I don't want you engaging in anything dangerous without checking with your mentors or the faculty at the school.
So rolls her eyes. Except
What's
you
that?
guys can't see that, but so
We-
rolls her eyes.
At this point in time, I don't think any of us would want to do that. We're all trying to stay, lay low.
That is an excellent idea. I approve. All right, oh, here's the file right here. I'll just grab this folder and send it over. All right. And that's him erroring and giving you a critical opportunity because, yeah, it's totally going to be like he just grabs this one big folder and shoots it over. It's not flagged top secret. It should give you everything you need to know. So that should be incoming, and right about now when the servers go beep, kind of thing. All right. Well, if that's everything,
Yeah.
all right.
Thank you.
I've got something to take care of here, so that one is top secret, so I will leave you to it.
Have a nice day.
You too. And you can tell he's just barely not saying citizen at the end, because it's what he does, you know. So he sends over.
Man, am I feeling great now?
He sends over. And it's not a file on Alias. It has information on Alias in it, but even honestly, it takes you a little while to even kind of sort out. And Scylla, you've got one of those Braille keyboards, the ones that
Definitely.
the Braille. You guys probably haven't seen this before, but it's really kind of cool. I did my master's program with somebody who worked with a Braille keyboard. Now, it doesn't seem that big of a deal to have a Braille keyboard, but what she had was a Braille monitor. Okay, so as she was reading a screen, there were like 3 or 4 rows worth of area above the keyboard where the Braille dots could pop up through the holes in the thing. And so she could read, and it would change as she was scrolling. Mm-hmm. So she could read a row and scroll and read a row, and there was like 3 rows. So she could read like 3 rows of text and then scroll, and all the dots would like drop down and new ones would pop back up again. So she could read any text stuff or anything like that. So she participated in all the internet forum, like conversation and everything like that quite easily because she was able to do that. And still has something like that where she can sort of speed read down through files and stuff like that. So you guys can take a look at it. It's not. In fact, it takes you a while to even get to anything that mentions you. There's so much crap in here that you end up just word searching for the word alias to see if you can find anything on there or see if he sent you the wrong stuff. Show me every file in here that has the word alias in it. And you do end up finding it. There's information about it. Sil, I'm probably going to have you assess the situation or reading the files or something like that on this. Read me the move for reading the files for me, the one you have.
Been reading the files. You've learned about the superhuman world through your mentor's resources. When you first encounter an important it's only when you first encounter.
Yeah, but I think this is going to be a big new dump of information. Finish what it says.
When you first encounter an important super-powered phenomenon, your call, World Plus Superior. On a hit, tell the team one important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember. On a 10 plus, ask the GM a follow-up question. They will answer it honestly. On a miss, the situation is well outside your base of knowledge. The GM will tell you why.
Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that as a basic framework for what happens. You don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
But Ember gets this big pile of information, but it's really you who kind of sorts through what all it means. So what you've got is a file entry, a folder of files on prospective oversight candidates that were, at the time of this filing, attending Phoenix Academy. Or they were Phoenix Academy alumni.
Okay.
So basically they were keeping tabs on various potential members as students. Some of it is labeled like Sidekick Project, or junior membership. It's like 5 years worth of them watching students, and they keep changing sort of the name as they're figuring out like what do we want these guys to be? Are they going to be our sidekicks? Are they going to be junior members? Are they going to start a junior team? Are we just going to have them be members? And you can see like as things progress through there, the names keep what they refer to the program as in these various notes and stuff like that keeps changing because it's all kind of informal.
Yeah.
Alias, no other name listed, was a student at Phoenix Academy.
Oh, crap.
In the same cohort as Vigil.
Oh, crap.
And they dated?
Oh, crap!
They were like a thing, and that was actually the reason it's brought up is because like there's, the potential for romantic entanglements can confuse the issues when you're dealing with team, blah, 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 blah. We need to watch this and see how well they can handle this dynamic and, so on and so forth. They don't ever get any info. What's interesting, because Oversight keeps an eye on a lot of stuff, and they don't ever get a better entry on Alias than... I mean, they've got a name, but it's a garbage name. Like, they've gone searching for that stuff, so there's not much information there. And there's PDFs in there and that are scans of other files and things like that. Apparently, I mean, he didn't graduate. He left under a cloud, sort of, in senior year. And the only entry you can find about any of that afterwards is that, there's an entry in Vigil's file saying, any questions of, emotional vulnerability have been put to rest with regards to this candidate. Like they don't say anything about like what that means or who they're referring to. If you weren't reading other stuff in other files, you wouldn't really know what they're talking about or why they're no longer worried about her emotional vulnerability. But if you put all the rest of it apart, something happened with Alias and he got kicked out of school or he left the school or something. And now Vigil isn't a worry. It's just this other completely separate thing.
Okay.
Golden opportunity thing. There is a file in there, and it's like a weird, like encrypted PDF that your systems here in the base have the access key to for some reason. So it's like your server ID is one of the ways that this file will agree to, like, if this server is the one that's opening up the file can be opened, kind of a thing. It's and one of the things, and it's a lot of like pretty high security level stuff for identifying all their various candidates and that sort of thing. So for Vigil, it's all of her background history and stuff like that, and you can sort of file that away in terms of like family, things like that. The only thing they have on Alias, because they couldn't get anything on him other than just like this sort of came out of nowhere orphan boy kind of thing, is his. It's like the textual representation of his DNA code. So you've got like a searchable representation of his DNA.
Yeah.
Like the encoding for it. I don't know if that's even a thing, but I'm gonna assume that's a thing. Like if somebody took a DNA sample and said, okay, write down what this is, they've got that.
Okay.
Yes. So that's a lot.
So this is on Quinn's computer, yes?
It's on the, if you look at the, hang on.
Or is there a computer at the base?
There's a computer at the base.
Okay, I think that we should...
One of the computers at the base has like the Braille terminal thing.
I think we should get it on my computer and download it so that we can keep it, because my worry is that this was Vigil's base
If you expect me to talk to Vigil about this, you're mental.
I'm not. No, but this was Vigil's base at some point.
Actually, based on these files, it was Vigil and Alias's base.
What if they're still able to access the computers or watch us? So I think we should, we have access to a lot of information on a lot of people. So I think we should definitely keep it. And I know my mother does not go through my computer whatsoever. So.
You sure about that?
This computer, because she doesn't know about this computer.
Oh, this computer.
Yeah.
She doesn't know this computer. Do you guys ever see Dear Evan Hansen? Are you some of Kaylee's friends who are complete freaks about Dear Evan Hansen, or is that a different group of freaks?
It's a different group of freaks.
Okay. Right, anyway, it doesn't matter. Did I tell you about that with him? The second computer thing with Connor?
Because this is the computer I keep all my superhero stuff on.
Superhero stuff on? Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's based on the fact that these guys were all kind of a cohort, and most of the ones that they seriously were considering for oversight ended up either through sort of grooming and encouragement, or just through dumb luck, sort of ended up on the same team / clique thing at the school back in the day. This was one of the other sort of, the stuff with Alias was one of the other less publicized disasters that surrounded the school back in the day, back in the 90s, when these guys were coming up. Other than the one where Hellbinder came back angry, berserking, and mind-controlled and killed like 15 to 20 students.
So, also, one thing to think about is if...
Silly, you're getting a text.
Wait, actually? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
You can take it, like, under the table kind of thing.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Because you don't actually have to look at the screen.
One thing I'm, thinking about is when we do fight Alias, again, let's not do it at the school, because he probably knows all the ins and outs of...
You act like it's a choice.
It's a choice.
Really? What if he just shows up like he did last time?
Then we draw him away.
Did that work so well last time?
Well, you
We
tried
didn't
to.
focus on that.
You gotta be positive. You gotta think positive. You gotta think positive. You gotta buy your moment of truth.
At this moment,
think positive, and also buy your moment of truth.
Yeah. At this point, he doesn't know that we know this information, I think. So you can think of it as an advantage.
Oh, dang it, same there. Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, when I say the the opportunity thing is that you've got basically a DNA code that you can scan for to look for Alias.
But also...
The ship might be able to do something with that if you can figure out how to translate the... Oh, do you have that one move that lets... Can I see your sheet?
Wait, what are your new powers, by the way?
Telekinesis and mind manipulation.
No,
Or
memory
manipulation. Not mind manipulation, that would be bad.
Alien tech. When you alter a human device... Check this, guys. When you alter a human device with your alien technology, roll freak. On a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible.
Is this
once.
possess, basically?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Well, that worked out great.
It works out great every single time she does it. Totally.
You better roll really well on this.
It's awesome. It succeeds even if she fails.
Yeah, but...
See, that's the best part. Even if you roll like a 6, it totally works.
It's fine. He knows. He won't do that.
No,
what?
it's just... It was so bad.
Oh, she's talking about like when they did the mind swapping thing. I'm not gonna mind swap.
No, yeah, I know, but every single time.
Oh yeah, I don't think she had a couple.
Almost every single time.
She had a couple times where she
Besides,
did
like, the truth bomb, but she still needed help with that.
Yeah, she did a couple of things where it was fine, but it's more awesome when it's a 6. Actually, one of the times that she did it was worked really, really well. Was also horrible because when she shut off the sort of mind fuzzing that was a planet-wide thing of everyone to forget where Riptide. And that one worked fine, but it was still horrible.
Yeah.
All right. When you alter, Palacine, a human device with your alien technology, roll freak. On a hit, you create a device can do something impossible once and then fizzle. When you roll a 10+, choose one. On a miss, the device works. It has a completely unintended side effect that GM will reveal when you use it. So, for instance, as an example, Zoe, please don't. Please don't. As an example, I'm going to take my ship's scanning software and connect it to the computer that has the DNA readout, and I'm going to scan for Alias and find him.
He's in Vigil's house.
No.
He lives in the attic.
But like that's totally like yeah. She lives in the basement. Anyway, but yeah, like that would be an example of some like crazy thing that you could do with your tech plus their tech to do some, and you haven't made a use of that alien tech thing, which is it's pretty wicked. The text messages from Jack. It is a picture of the front gate.
Do I have a text?
No. A picture of the front gate. I don't have a picture of it up here.
Oh, wait. Jamie.
Of like,
Crap.
Crofton Hill Cemetery. Like the front gate of it. It says Crofton Hill. Clearly a picture of a front cemetery.
Ember, what picture did he just send me?
Oh, so you're right. He would have quickly figured out I can't do that. So he sent the address.
Oh, okay. That's better.
And second date? Question mark?
Why
Go now.
there?
Yes. Do it now.
Why are
Go.
we...
Who cares where?
I can't
We've been
wear...
waiting for this.
I can't wear... I don't... Cemetery... What?
He's a ghost boy. Now here's the thing.
Files
If
can
you
wait.
don't tell, listen. If you don't tell anybody, then you get to clear insecure.
Oh. Yeah.
You can just be like you're not gonna go, but then go. And now tell us you're gonna go.
It gives me time.
You can like just check the phone and go, oh, guys, I gotta go. Vigil's like being Vigil.
Okay.
None of those individual sentences are actually false.
Mm-hmm.
Because I gotta go and Vigil is being Vigil are both true. They just don't have anything to do with those two things. I
So
didn't lie.
she didn't
You just
lie.
thought it was all one statement and it wasn't. Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go. Vigil is being Vigil. Can you like text me stuff that's going on with this? I gotta go deal with this.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how much I'm gonna focus on this tonight, actually. you know.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
That was surprising.
Palacine is very relieved because so far, like, she's leaving and she hasn't asked me anything about why I am so happy today. Like, more happy than normal.
Well, the thing is, to a certain
It's a relief.
to a certain extent, Palacine reading ecstatic when you walk in the door, not exactly that unusual. I mean, not exactly that weird.
But they can tell overall
It's-
I'm just acting more
Yeah.
weird.
So
Than
he's pretty
like
focused
the
on
heart
crap,
cookies.
right?
Where did the heart
Yeah.
cookies come from?
Sure.
Still is pretty wrapped
After
up.
but they're normally
After
just
she leaves, I'm gonna look you right in the eyes and I'm gonna say, I'm going to ask you tomorrow.
About what?
About
Oh, isn't she coy? About what?
obviously everything that happened. I just, you know.
Happened with what?
Yeah. Okay, well,
What?
I'm gonna also go
She must feel so smooth right now. This is how humans lie to each other.
have fun with being really happy. I'm just not gonna deal with it today. And then
Yeah.
I'm in the spirit of, you know, guys, I'm gonna make another attempt at,
And Emilio?
yeah, just like, come on. Like,
At least you
there's-
didn't say Diego this time.
I haven't done it
Like-
once this whole time. Now you're gonna jinx me?
There's
Really?
a park, there's a lake there, it's near Aegis, right? Like,
There's a where?
a park, it's a small park. There's a lake there, water. I know you like water, you know. It's
my
near
God.
Aegis,
You're
so,
so
like,
bad at this. I know you like water, winky face.
you know, and I like oxygen. There's plants there, they produce oxygen. And, you know.
Oh my God.
And, you know, it's a block or two away from Aegis. So worst case scenario.
Oh, you're saying that because it'd be safe then?
Yeah.
I see. I gotta get this picture.
Good luck with that.
Ferris wheels at the park. Very upset about this whole not going on the Ferris wheel.
I can grab him
situation.
and fly him in a circle. That's a Ferris wheel for you. I'll grab you and Colin by like your collars and just like, okay, we're going in a circle now.
Look away while they.
Y'all just like, I'm not listening. La 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 la.
Okay. Okay, so there.
Dang it, my bed is.
We all end up having a first kiss, and we're all like, yay!
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm so excited to have first kiss at a cemetery.
I had my first kiss
Man.
in a classroom.
Actually, it was in the hallway.
No, it would have been in class still, because he was packing up his stuff.
Jamie,
Like, we hadn't yet
So,
left the
Palacine,
room.
you're kind of left at the base. What are you doing? You've got that DNA code. You could build the thing and surprise everybody with it. That'd be cool.
Did you
Yeah.
try that?
What? No, I found that, and
Oh,
it would
I
be
was like-
perfect for Palacine and Colin.
I'll do it next.
Oh my god.
It's so perfect for them.
Oh my god. All right. So, what you doing?
Yeah, I guess I can do the DNA.
So read me the move.
Okay.
Hey, Zoe, can you do me a favor and close that door?
I was just gonna go out and get.
Oh, if you're gonna go out, that's fine. But I don't want the door open because the TV noise is coming out. Okay.
When you alter a human device with your alien technology, roll plus freak. On a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible once and then fizzle. When you roll a 10 plus, choose one. What is
Palacine, Princess Palacine, you are feeling self-satisfied. Congratulations.
Why are you doing this when no one's around to help you?
To surprise you.
So you roll freak. What's your freak?
Plus 2.
6.
Well, no, 7, 8, 9.
I know. I didn't.
You got excited because you thought she was gonna roll bad.
Yeah.
No,
I
she
didn't.
got nervous.
No, I got
I got
nervous.
scared because I saw the elephant.
I didn't see the
and I'm
one
like,
at first.
No,
I only
it's
saw
an
the 6. So I was
elephant.
like 6.
I never see elephants.
I never see elephants. You are
Or elephants.
overconfident.
Okay. So so tell me what this looks like. How do you sort of sync the ship up with the server systems and stuff?
Wait, do I have
if you look at-
influence over Riptide?
Open mouth. Right up
The guy who puts one wing on the
Probably.
ship with one wing.
So the ship's
Her
kind of
eyes
right.
get
The
big.
ship's kind of right here. Look at the map. If it's gonna ping for me, the ship's kind of right here. Servers are kind of right over here. What's this look like? What are you gonna?
I mean, there could just be like a giant extension cord type thing, but it looks like a tentacle weird
Ew.
thing that like comes out of the ship.
Just bleh.
And you just kind of glom it onto the side of the. I mean, if you.
I
It's
just
just
imagine.
it has like little suction
Door,
cups
can
and
you
it
close
just sticks.
I just imagine Palacine like throwing it on the keyboard. It slides off.
I mean, if it were drawn by the guys who draw like Young Justice or something like that, it would basically just look like it was glommed on the side of the computer. We're not worried about the particulars of it exactly. So you grab the DNA information and sort of also like the Wikipedia information on how DNA is encoded by these Earthling people. And the ship sort of processes that and, say, okay, well, we basically have the general idea what you're looking for. So you want us to look for this? You want to scan for this? So could you scan from here, or do you feel like you need to get up in the air and do something like that? Or can you just scan from here and use the
I
screens
think I
here?
would be able to scan from here.
Okay, cool. So what are you doing?
Going to hang out with Jack at the cemetery.
Woo! Cemeteries, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Woo.
that was so awkward.
Hey,
being
guess what? There's oxygen there, and I know you both like oxygen. Don't we all
There's
just
ghosts there.
You guys are.
guys listing things I love? Oxygen, the sun. Sometimes we say like, man, if we didn't have like the sun, we'd die. And water,
honestly, I couldn't agree with that more.
Food.
Wow.
If all my friends and I are like, man, if we didn't have food, we'd all starve. Isn't food just a
I'd be
great
fine
thing?
without.
So
But food is delicious.
this is fascinating, but where are you telling Emilio to go?
It's like
Take a look at the map. This is a flipped around. This would be like where the boats came in before.
Everybody's going
where
on dates.
specifically is Aegis?
Could kind of be anywhere you want it to be. How about
You could put it.
Because I'm picturing just like a small park with a lake
Aegis could
that's
be,
like a
like,
couple
there.
blocks
Hang on.
away.
Whoop,
with
whoop.
the-
The zooming is happening. There's a little kind of a round, funky looking building there that I think might work. You guys can't. Here, come around, look. Kind of, right. See that little weird kind of a round thing. And there's kind of, there's a park right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm
not a
zoomed
lake,
over.
but it's a river.
Well, it's a river, yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Close enough.
So you got
Just,
like a river, there's a
wanted
park
to
right
say
there.
There's things you like,
There's safety.
I like eating. You
And
like
a
eating.
river.
We're compatible.
Okay.
I dislike water. You like water. We're compatible.
That's
Opposites attract, if you know what I mean.
wow. Okay, you guys are really bad at this. But that's the adorable
I thought we
thing.
established that already.
Oh yeah, it's been well established. Okay, so
Purple. I'm red, you're blue, we make
You-
purple, we're compatible.
you've made you make a very compelling argument. It's funny, even when he texts you, you can kind of hear his accent.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. So, what you doing? Like, are we now? Should I bring sandwiches?
Sure, why not?
Sandwiches?
I'm not doing anything else. And it's better than going home.
He's got these special sandwiches that he brings. They're not healthy sandwiches. They're you would actually really appreciate this. I'm totally stealing this from the podcast we were listening to earlier. They're ice cream sandwich churro sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, churros, ice cream sandwich churro,
You're so damn
churro ice cream sandwiches. Yeah.
I'm shook.
And,
I'm
yeah,
shook.
He's bringing You just thought about that? Now you have a thing you can make.
Oh, I would mess it up real bad.
Doesn't mean you
But
wouldn't.
they would still be so good.
That's true.
Don't not try a thing because you might fail, because it could be awesome. And in any case, it's going to be
French
churro.
meal for French class because we're doing a food unit. I'm going to burn down the house.
So he's bringing ice cream churros to that park right there. Lovely. Awesome. Sill's going someplace else. The cemetery is like way down the river, further down this way, which I'm not even gonna. Actually, I might be able to ping it. Maybe it's right
I remember
there.
what the cemetery looks like.
Should I clear
Yeah,
insecure?
go ahead and clear insecure. Clear insecure. Hey, you can clear. What was the one for doing something? Because you ain't getting any homework done right now. What was the other one?
Well, but
I
didn't
don't
she
know.
it was hopeless, but didn't she technically clear that because we were doing the patrol thing?
Yeah.
So that you should have cleared hopeless, and the only thing you should have left is guilty.
Yep. That is accurate. That is accurate.
Oh my god, my arms are so sore.
And you were whining a lot today.
I just like right here.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, it's a lot of
writing.
muscles you haven't used in, doing the parkour is very different than the swimming. A lot of different muscles. Good for you, though.
And yet
Well, parkour is very fun.
That's why I hate running because it's different muscles than we use for dance.
Yeah. Wow, my calves
Also,
are really
running
sore. I don't
sucks.
know why.
you would love parkour so much.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but a lot of it's
It's the
upper body
best.
strength, and dancers
Parkour
don't
is the
have
best
like
sport
great.
in the world.
That's exactly why you should do it.
Anyway,
Parkour-
Okay.
It's a lot of legs.
so you're scanning. Are you doing any? It's okay for. She's fine. Are you doing anything, Syl, before you get over there? Are you bringing anything? Why are you taking so long? I am already here. I am
I guess
lying.
I'm buying-
Hurry anyway.
I guess I'm buying like a
You don't have to.
bag of chips. Well, no,
Oh my god, a bag of chips.
Really?
bringing in the spirit.
I was gonna say I was gonna bring a bag of chips. You suck.
Let's
You
both
could-
bring a
no.
bag of chips.
Jamie, you could bring a picnic blanket
Thank you.
and then like a
Yeah,
picnic
okay.
basket with the bag of chips.
Okay, I'll do that.
Picnic basket.
Picnic
That's
basket
what I'm
just has like
doing.
I felt like being traditional.
one jumbo family bag of chips. This is
Yeah.
enormous. It fills up the entire
And
basket.
so, like, I walk in with the basket, and he's like, "Oh, you brought an entire picnic." Nah, just a bag of chips, but I thought it'd look nice.
I felt like being traditional.
All right, so
But
you
you're
guys
fat
are
with
actually
red
like
and
sort of
white
sitting on like a bench or blanket.
Yeah, on a picnic blanket, I guess.
Okay, and eating the ice cream.
Next to.
This is incidentally
somewhat next to
some
the
kind
river,
of
'cause I
terrible
didn't
sin
promise.
against both churros and ice cream, and yet delicious. It's really, I love this city.
Where in the world did you find this? Like,
The building where my father and I are staying it's not exactly a consulate, but it's consulate adjacent. And there is a gentleman who runs one of those rolling carts, and he's right outside the front gate. It's right there every day. In the morning, he does a breakfast thing, and in the afternoon, he does ice cream. He's a good man. I like him very much. I'm trying to figure out some way to give him an ambassadorship if I'm ever... we joke about this. Or something. He should be knighted in some way, shape, or form. He should be very proud of his achievement.
yeah, so.
But yeah, apparently the guy's like got like...
Build, a whole set of armor myself. Just or a crown.
You think he should be armed?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyone
I
would
screwed
attack him.
that.
Then the churros might
No.
go away.
No, just in case, anyone robs him. He's the ice cream man now. Or maybe I'll weld him a crown.
Okay.
It was funny, and then you ruined it.
I know I did. I love ruining things.
Okay.
I ruined my self-esteem a while ago.
All right. So, So this counts as date number 1 or no? Date number 3? Is this 3?
I guess if you count the other 2,
I absolutely count the other 2. I mean, we
then
get to.
it's date number 3.
I
We're
didn't.
all so jealous of our characters. It's so
What are
evident.
you talking about?
You're like, I am a single Pringle and I am perfectly happy.
She's not a single Pringle.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No,
Fine, I'll just be lonely
okay,
then.
Palacine, or I guess more Jamie as the player. Should I? No, remember?
Yes, do it right now. Right now.
What?
It's the thing.
Are you guys in a telepathic kind of linky thing?
No, she passed a note to me earlier as
Okay.
the player.
And I erased the evidence.
I erased the evidence. Well, I think if she's about to
Yes,
tell us
do
about it.
Okay.
Wait. I have to add to it.
Okay, so I'm doing it then. Okay.
You guys are the
Silly, you
worst.
just going in like school clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are insane.
No!
Yes, you should.
Maybe.
That would be so
if
perfect.
it's not awkward.
That would be perfect timing.
All right. So what's the conversation about?
Okay, well, if we're still talking about third dates,
Sure.
feel like a third date is a good time to put a label on it.
Oh, dang.
Label?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Like-
Oh, no. Take a step back. No,
Why? She told me to.
Like
What have you
best of eaten after January 13th? What kind of label are you talking about?
No, on
Oh, God.
us.
Oh,
like,
my God. I can't.
Do
This
not
is-
enter.
No.
Stop. Where are you going? You killed Sil.
So awkward.
Come on. A label. Are you sure? What kind? I mean, like a sticker or a name?
are you an alien?
No.
You're acting like Palacine.
This is my dad.
She seems very nice.
Dad.
What?
Continue.
I think I killed Sil. Okay, you can't crawl up on me. I got too many wires over here.
Like a boyfriend and girlfriend label.
Oh.
Took you a while.
Which is which?
Really?
I mean, I don't want to presume.
Stop.
Cats.
It lets me hand. It lets me put little ones over here. It's just it's a way for me to keep track of these
I
things.
will delete the
See, two?
silhouette picture if you see that.
2.
No. Please don't.
Okay, I won't delete it, but I'll make
well,
it better.
I was assuming that it would go, you're the boyfriend and I'm the girlfriend.
I mean, I didn't. That this absolutely works for me. I'm absolutely fine with that. But this is working. This is a thing you want to see because it's definitely working for me.
Oh, God.
I'm ruining her picture so that she'll come back.
No. Please stop.
Why are you putting green everywhere? Dude,
Oh wow,
that's
she's
on
really
the
doing a bad
layer.
job too.
What have you done?
Do it.
No.
That's true. That's
No. Please, no. No, what have you done? I
Alright.
was working so hard.
All right, back up.
It got you back up. So off the ground.
Don't think of it as
All right.
your
Oh,
dad.
you ruined my color, too.
Hop on down, Zoe.
It's on the
There's
thing.
so much
No.
space.
Hop back down, please.
I don't want to sit on the floor.
I know, but we got seats are for the people playing. All right. I feel as though this is very monumentous.
Yeah, I would say
It should be
so.
it should be noted in some significant fashion.
No,
Do you mind if I do that?
Sure.
Cool.
Aw.
He doesn't say cool because he's too cool to say cool. He totally moves in for a kiss then. If he does that.
Yeah.
I like that you're like shivering over there.
This is what I told her to do.
Oh
She's
yeah.
quaking.
Except I wanted her to make the first move.
Well, yeah.
But
She's
she was
quaking.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll go in for one as well.
You go with that? You go with that? Okay. Take a powerful blow.
Okay, where's the dice? I just pass out after it.
Well, the thing is, you guys, I mean, not to be all nuts and bolts about it, but you guys are like, you're antithetical to one another at an elemental level.
Yeah.
And your emotions are high. The potential of that to like not behave.
It reminds me of a book I read where one person was a human and this other girl had like a lot of powers and it was really dangerous and stuff, but it was a good book.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. All right.
Not the best, but
Not the best. It's basically like, I mean, here's the thing. If you guys both sort of lose control a little bit, it's potentially very bad for both of you. Mm-hmm. So this is really a question of, because this is the thing is, if you're totally locked down and in control, it's totally safe. But if you're totally locked down and in control,
It's
that's
not.
the most fun kissing a person's ever had. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like cheek kisses from your grandma. It's not, you know.
Ew.
Cheek kisses.
I know, right?
I think I'm just going to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Okay, so it's awesome, it's terrible, it's stressful because you're like trying not to like set him on fire. You can tell he's like trying to stop from going like pure water mode. Mm-hmm. So what are the two?
I think afraid.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I don't know. It would either be guilty or insecure, but I'm not sure.
Guilty.
I would go. Well, why guilty? Insecure because you're really not sure about it makes total sense to me because you're really not sure about. There's a lot of questions like, is this going to work long term?
Yeah.
What does long term mean when I'm a sophomore? Am I being an idiot? Any teenager in any relationship is like basically automatically insecure. Yeah. Afraid makes all kinds of sense because you don't want to hurt him. You don't want him to hurt you. Boys are scary. Girls are scarier. So those two totally work for me. Guilty because you're getting a kiss before anybody else on your team is?
Well, I don't know that because I have a suspicion. But I just told her I was going to leave with the...
No! Yeah.
I love how
what
we
do you guys think?
life or death.
Wait, what do you guys think? Should I do guilty or insecure?
insecure.
Okay. Insecure it is.
You're a teenage girl kissing a guy.
We come as insecure. Come on, man. We come out of the box as insecure.
We come out of the box as insecure. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, that's how you.
Let's see if I can get this down too.
I don't want to do this.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Let's be honest here.
No, like if you don't want to do it, then it's gonna be not enjoyable. And also, also if you did it in a different one, then it would highlight it more and it'd be like more like
Wow.
Especially because
So,
you struggle a lot.
So as you're coming up to the front of the cemetery, what do? What's going on?
It's very stressful.
I get that.
It's she's struggling a little bit because she's kind of mini overloading.
Okay.
Like because she's so stressed about everything and like stuff is happening and she's like just been doing like so much lately. She's kind of like she has to try extra hard to keep her senses under control.
Okay.
So she's kind of phasing in and out of like what's going on.
That's a
What do you
great
mean?
mood to be in.
Like sometimes it's just like she has to kind of like shake off a little bit to like keep herself in the moment.
Okay.
And her ears are ringing really badly, so she has to focus more on the conversations. And like she's kind of like buzzing a little bit, and she just kind of wants to be by herself, but at the same time she's not going to pass up an opportunity to hang out with Jack. So
plus he's being like a guy with a plan, sort of, which is cool. Like she
just kind of has to be there, and she's like, all I have to do is be here. I didn't have to bring anything.
Well, he's been to a certain extent kind of like, sure, whatever, like you want to do, I guess is fine,
Yeah.
Great.
But she's struggling.
Okay. So you guys have talked in the past.
That's a really bad curse.
No. You guys have talked in the past about stuff with regards to, I mean, making fun of other people, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. When it comes to dating and how people act when they're dating and stuff like that, like what the cliches are and how stupid various cliches are and things like that. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This would be before you guys were like a thing, or even potentially a thing. What was something that you guys had sort of identified as not lame and cliche?
This is
Like something that you like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like roses are super, super, super cliche.
Mm-hmm.
They don't actually smell very good because people just grow them to look nice.
Yeah.
They're super expensive. They're kind of a con, and everybody always gives everybody roses, so it's all kind of lame.
Mm-hmm.
So roses suck. He would never show up and give you roses because he knows that...
Roses are lame.
Yeah, and especially for Census Girl, like roses are sort of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
so
really lame for like a Census Girl.
Yeah, because roses really aren't all that. Anyway, so given that, like, what does he know that you do like?
Chocolate. Dark chocolate is the best thing in the world.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so by the front gate, there is a small, like a really, really small, like a box that's meant to hold like 4 pieces of chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Like on a bench right near the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he's not there.
Oh my god.
Okay?
It's a scarecrow.
To be Moses.
Actually, I take that back. There is... this is going to be weird. This is going to feel really weird, and it's going to raise a question mark, but I'm going to tell you... I'm going to say it'll all make sense. There is a single rose on the bench. Just one. And when you get near it, you can tell that there's another one further along on like another bench.
No, this isn't... She walks in, kind of notices that it's there, and then turns around and walks out and then just stands by the cemetery gate. And is just standing there for a second.
Like 1 second, then she starts running.
And then she calls Palacine.
So you get still in your head. Hi.
So, is that what people say?
Is that-
That was actually pretty smooth. Nice job. I'm concerned.
Smooth. What's that?
I'm concerned.
I have concerns.
I did a thing. Jack invited me to a date, and I'm concerned it's not Jack. And I don't know if I should go in there or not. And I know I should have probably told you first, and I didn't, and I'm sorry, but I'm not at my best right now.
So I'm standing outside.
So if I walk in there right now, and it's not Jack, I don't think I'll be able to fight them. And I need your help.
Okay, now I'm in Ember's head. Ember?
Yeah.
Ember's busy right now. Please call back when we're not. No.
Ember?
I'm like, yeah.
Ember?
Did I do something wrong?
We say all of that. Ember's listening.
I got invited to a date with Jack, and now I'm concerned it's not Jack.
Why?
And I don't think I'm strong enough to fight not Jack if it's not Jack. So I need your help, and I'm pretty sure you're busy.
What?
And I'm sorry, but I'm concerned for my safety.
Okay.
And I'm never concerned for my safety.
Well,
I need your notebook.
Well, Emilio, how do you feel about making this date a superhero date? You know, going as
We're not going to fight the what's her name, are we?
I'm not.
If you guys if you just showed up and you were outside, and I just called you if you need help, if I need help, you guys can still hang out together. I don't think I can handle it by myself.
Fine.
Did you say where the date was?
No.
Okay. Well. You know. Okay. Well, Emilio.
You guys can leave if it's totally fine. If it's fine and I'm just overreacting, I'm not at my best right now.
There's a possibility. I'm trying to block you out, but I'm trying to tell him to not shut
And
up.
I'm still ranting.
There's
I'm
a
still ranting in
possibility
your
that,
head.
Silhouette is,
Look.
maybe in danger.
Are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking.
No, I'm telling
Oh.
Palacine what.
So...
Can I pause you, Ember? Well, I did this cool thing. And
Oh God, no, not now!
I hooked my ship up to the computer, and I found out where Alias is. He's at the Carton Hill Cemetery.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, so this is, let's go suit up.
No,
yeah,
we're not going in there. No, I'm not going in there. We're leaving right now. I'm calling Vigil. And I immediately pull out my phone, start running as fast as I can away from the cemetery, and start calling Vigil.
No, I'm still yelling in your head.
Ember, you will stay right where you are.
Stop calling me, please.
No. Okay, Palacine, meet me at the front.
No.
What condition have you got right now?
Guilty. Minus 2 to revoke someone or assess the situation. I am literally like, I go, Ember, you're not going anywhere. I'm not letting you near there. Nobody is going near that cemetery. That's not happening.
Now,
Oh crap! If he texted me from Jack's phone, Jack is in there. I stop. Shit.
I'm already
And I
moving.
start calling Vigil.
Wait,
You guys aren't going anywhere.
all right.
No, I'm
Should
already
we-
on my way there.
Shit.
With...
Now, I'm curious. No, first of all, stop.
No.
I'm curious. Why are you? Not you. Why is Syl on like hyper avoid mode with him?
Because
Is it because Vigil said to stay away from him, or
Vigil said to stay away from him. I'm not at my best right now. and I don't think that we can. This is now a hostage situation.
Yeah.
That means that we can't handle it. We can't just go full out and just. If he got Jack, I'm concerned.
What if you approach you turning back and doing this in a way where you're sacrificing yourself, and then you are able to get rid of guilty before you have to assess the situation?
But I want to tell Oversight and Vigil what's going on so that we can get backup. Because this is
fine.
Oversight.
I'm already on my way.
Oversight hasn't even captured Alias before.
Oversight doesn't have him categorized as a criminal. He's never been proved to be. He's been a person of interest in like 36 different events, but he's never been categorized or convicted as like somebody who was actually involved in stuff.
Can I call Vigil?
That's part of the problem. Is Vigil keeps trying to like convince people that. So I need you to pierce the mask.
Okay.
On Vigil.
On Vigil? Oh boy.
I think.
I feel like.
that's
Am
what
I
want.
allowed to be already on my way though? Because
Sure.
I'm already on my way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm with Riptide.
Oh, you're not listening to me.
Yeah, I know.
You have a
Which means-
penalty to provoke people.
Wait, does that mean? Wait, does that mean I can cross off Insecure, or does that not? Because like.
Can I also do a pierce the mask on Ember?
Worry about Vigil first, because that's going to be more useful information right now.
Fine.
Because technically, I also went off and on a date without.
Well, yeah, but
But it was different. Yeah, I know. But also, Oh, that's right. I didn't have it then.
yeah, you got insecure
Yeah.
from the
You
dating
are
thing.
freaking amazing, by the way. I just want to get a high five. That was
Okay,
great.
Oh, figuring
I
out.
can't find Pierce the Mask. Where's
Oh,
Pierce
I
the
was
Mask?
confused why you were saying that. No.
It's on the front page of it.
Oh, there it is. When you pierce someone's mask, see the person beneath, roll plus mundane.
Can I see it? Let me see it for a second.
Let me grab it.
Let me see it for a second.
0. It's
Wait,
It's
how do you
roll
get
plus
rid of?
mundane, Dad.
Wait, how do you get rid of Afraid again?
Um,
Ooh, this is
I'm not rolling
really-
anything. I'm just testing.
really?
Yep. I gather information.
Here's the mask. This may not be the right roll anyway.
To see the person beneath. Why are you stealing my character sheet?
What do you intend to do? Okay, you're kind of. This is basically coming alongside. You know what though? This might be Unleash Your Powers. Is Freak any better for you?
Freak is worse. You're not a big freak, aren't you?
Eh.
I feel like it's more of a Pierce the Mask.
Yeah,
Some
me too.
senses,
Because I'm trying
yeah.
to see what her motives are.
What her deal is.
It's not that she's
Yeah, why don't you give me it? Because this is basically looking at things through the. You're looking at her, a younger her, through the lens of all those reports,
Yeah.
and putting it in the context of what's going on.
You're hoping that you.
Please, let this work out. 10, baby.
Okay,
Sorry.
calm down.
I'm excited. This is cool.
Now, do you have any penalties to Pierce the Mask right now?
I do not.
Okay.
That would be if I was angry.
So you still managed a 10 on your Monday. Okay.
Okay,
cool.
on a 10 plus, ask 3.
Okay. So
Okay, so the questions are, what are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to blank? How could I gain influence over you?
Okay, so the first one I want to kind of address to was sort of because we're asking a younger Vigil. Okay, what do you intend to do? What was she trying to do? Okay, what you're seeing and now in this context of this whole thing was somebody who was dating somebody, knowing the whole fractal mind thing from one of the original entries. He would have been almost a comfort to a certain extent with her because as a telepath, he's not somebody she could read. Okay, all right, you with me so far? He was doing something. He was doing stuff though that she was picking up on. This is a total Heather situation, which is in the movie that you've seen, but whatever. he was starting to do some stuff and trying to draw her into some things that she wasn't comfortable with, and she had a problem with it. Nobody was really listening. Please don't do that. Don't put that in your mouth, okay? Zoe. He was doing some stuff that she wasn't comfortable with. She couldn't get anybody to really take her seriously about this. And what you see throughout a lot of the later entries is Vigil being very obsessive about, like, this thing that just happened was totally him, and Oversight saying, we have no proof of that. Again, we have no proof of that. Again,
So
you're
she
saying...
knows.
What's that?
So she knows. But she's so used to being told we have no proof that now she's telling me you
Well-
have no proof.
Partly that, and partly the problem that she's run into is that they take her less seriously whenever she brings this up, because it's just this obsession with an ex-boyfriend from high school. That's how they see it.
Oh my god, I hate these guys.
So they don't take it. They don't take it seriously, and she needs to be taken seriously about other stuff. So she never says anything about this guy anywhere near Oversight. Because it's possible Patrol dumped all of this on you guys so that you would kind of like realize, look, we've looked at this 36 times and it's never been him. Will you just let it go?
Oh. Now I have evidence. Now I know.
What do you mean?
Because it's a trap.
Maybe they're just friends. Maybe you just borrowed Jack's phone. Maybe he's getting romance advice from Alias.
Oh my god, I'm... Oh, the pain.
But
Anyway.
it's okay because now we can track him.
All right.
Kind of, right?
It's a one-time thing.
Yeah, the
Oh,
interface.
that's right.
She'd have to redo it again or something, because she may have done some damage to the computer systems that need to be fixed. But
It's alright, I could do it.
Okay,
Am I there yet?
I
so
want to call, wait.
just wait. I'm not done with your insight thing there. Okay, so some of what did you intend to do is she's just always trying to convince people that there was a problem here. Her real plan was like to try to get a hold of him to like bring him in to prove it all. I'm going to leave one of your questions for you to ask theoretically for Vigil going forward, kind of a deal.
So I still have 2 more questions.
Well, I kind of gave you sort of like what do you intend to do and like what are you really planning, but this is all kind of like past Vigil. It gives her context for like why she was so.
Okay,
She might have been like bitter about it and like don't do this because it would just be another way for me to get in trouble, or it might have been her trying to protect you from.
Can I have a conversation with her and then ask my next question?
You're gonna call her?
Yeah, I want to call her.
All right.
Okay.
Silhouette.
There yet?
I need help.
I don't do polynomial factoring or whatever the hell you guys are working on in math right now.
Not with that.
Okay.
Alias is at the cemetery and he kidnapped Jack and it's a trap.
Wait, Toast Jack?
Yes.
How do you know it's a... How do you know he's there?
Because Palacine tracked his DNA through Oversight files.
Dude.
And we know he's here.
There's like...
And I need you to take me seriously right now.
There's a lot to unpack in what you just told me, kid.
Somebody could die right now. My team could die right now. I could die right now, and you're acting like you don't even care.
That's not what she's saying. She's not what she's doing. She's just saying there's a lot to unpack. Read it right.
Fine.
All right, what question are you aiming for here?
What do you want me to do?
Kick names and take ass.
You're really thinking hard about this.
Yeah, I am really thinking hard about this. The problem is she knows how dangerous Alias is, so she can't in good conscience send you up against him.
cat, but she doesn't have to
And
send
Ember's
Do you know for certain that your little boy is in there?
100%.
Not true.
What?
Not true.
Right.
The phone could be spoofed. I mean, he could have sent a text from that number.
Zoe.
He could have sent a text from that number, like made it look like it was from that number, and not been from Jack's phone. You don't.
I am 70% sure he is in there. Alias texted me from Jack's phone. That gives me a pretty good idea that he's in there. I could be wrong.
I need you. Did you memorize his heartbeat yet?
Jack's?
Yeah.
Yes. I can say that with confidence because
No. The silence is from her end of the line because she wants so badly to give you a hard time about that. Or being a
I've
precious little high
also
school.
memorized Embers and Palacene's.
Good.
And yours.
No, that's good.
And yours.
Well, of course. Obviously.
Are you the smartest person on the team, Kaylee?
Yes.
She's a part of the math athletes.
Yeah, she's a mathlete, and
When it comes to battle strategy,
That's what I was
Okay,
saying
okay.
earlier. I was like, math nerd,
That's
science
so awesome.
nerd,
Are you
gym
the
nerd.
smartest girl on the team, Kelly? Yes. All right. I need you from where... You're not in the cemetery right now, are you?
I am outside of it. I haven't gone in yet.
I need you from where you are to tell me if he's in there. If Jack is in there.
Unleash your powers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go!
Am I almost there?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
would I be able to help? Because
Are you... What are you doing? Wait, pause for a second. Are
So
you...
far, she's just been standing in the base.
It's very clear that
no,
Ember's
because I
headed
know I
your
need
way.
to get there.
You pile into the ship and head there?
I guess.
Guys, you have to tell me something to raise my freak. Because my freak is at a -1 right now.
Okay.
You're a freak!
Silhouette, you were the only person that could ever do something like this. The only person I will ever know.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna raise my
Now-
freak real quick.
What was... Okay, so if you...
Yeah.
You know, okay.
And then,
You can shift labels. Freak up what down?
yeah.
My danger is at +1, my savior is at +1,
Don't
my
move her
mundane
danger
is
down,
at
that would be-
0, and my superior is at +2.
Your what is at 0?
My mundane.
Move her...
I don't give a crap about my mundane being down. I don't need to be nice. We have Palacine for that.
I feel like
I think that may be the
Yeah, I also
think that might
because
be the quote title for this session. I don't need to be nice. We have Palacine for that.
I feel like I'm would say mundane down because I'm definitely telling her to be more superhero.
Yeah.
Okay, freak down mundane
Then
or
freak
freak up
up mundane
mundane
down.
down.
Yeah, let's swap some labels.
Theoretically, Palacine could
My hands
help.
are shaking. I'm so nervous about this.
Theoretically,
So
now listen.
important.
Theoretically, Palacine could help with the roll from where she's at with her mental
We'll
stuff.
see. We'll see how I roll.
Yeah, you may not
first.
need it. So unleash your powers plus freak. So you're at a straight up flat roll.
This is a breaking moment in our history. If I mess this up, we're screwed.
Crash.
What is it?
I rolled a 3.
Well, we can't help enough to get you up.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
This isn't
Well,
fair.
hold on, because if I charge up now, I can,
Every
Okay, so tell
That's
me
only
how
to a 6.
when you unleash your powers for senses and stuff like that. Okay, when you unleash your powers for senses like that, tell me what do you do? What does it look like, or what do we see? Think of a comic book panel, like we're zooming in kind of close on Silhouette's face, and she opens up her senses. What do we see in the comic book panel? Is it Spider-Man like waggly lines, or do we see like the zoom in of your pulse slowing, or
It's like she takes off her shoes and just flat feet on the ground. And then she's like kind of like kneeling with both palms on the ground. And then it's like a shot of like her, like you can see her like kneeling on the ground, but you can also see underground, and it's kind of like a wave.
Nice. Really, really cool. Okay. So,
And her entire background is that nice old green we all know.
Watched it all.
depending on how this next thing goes, everybody might have a roll to make, but we'll see.
I mean, darn
And
it, we don't have enough
just
pool in the team. Otherwise,
to-
we could get her because
let's
No, you
wait.
can finish it.
Let's wait.
Well,
Let's see how
This-
this works out.
Yeah. Okay. So you.
No.
So
no, I told her that.
initially,
I'm not
what you
saying-
get is really there's really not really any senses in there's. I mean, you open up like for street noise and you filter out all that kind of stuff, and everything like that, and. There's this really empty, silent pause. Okay. All right. And then at a range that nobody would really, but you, would detect, there is you hear a whisper. Okay? All right. If Vigil taught you to be careful, this is me saying hello. And then this massive blast of ultrasound hits you right through the skeleton. Like it is
Oh god.
shattering.
Take a
Take a powerful blow. And depending on how it goes for her, the blast back might go through like the telepathic link. Like her pain may ripple through to you guys. We'll see how bad that
Why am I rolling good on these dice?
8. I also got an 8.
goes. Do you have any conditions?
I have one condition.
All right,
So
goes
that's
to
a
a
9. But that's still 79.
It's still
That's still
79.
79.
Okay, so take a powerful blow. You lash out, verbally provoke a teammate to pull a reaction, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition on them. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you.
Struggle past the pain mark 2 conditions.
Why not? I don't care if you lash out. at
Okay,
me.
so what are you? Angry?
I'm angry
Darn,
and insecure.
Okay.
fair. Why am I not getting any conditions?
What does insecure mean?
It means
You
you're not
want some?
sure about
Yes.
yourself.
I have plenty to share.
I like conditions
I
very
don't.
much.
I mean, if you want to go a slightly different way, you could lash out through the psychic link and say, Ember, I told you, do not come here. Don't freaking, you have to freaking listen to me. Don't be stupid. And you could lash out and give her a condition instead. But it would cost you your influence with her. But it would
But
give
it's
her.
okay, we lose
You wouldn't
influence all
take
the
any
time.
conditions and she would take one.
We lose influence all the time. We get it back easy.
All right, you know what? I got this. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Yes. Wait,
So-
do I get to pick which one?
Sure.
Ember, he's in here. He is dangerous, and there is no way in hell I'm letting you in here.
And he's totally.
And if you come here, I will knock you out and drag you by your ass back to the base.
Angry because I know I can do it.
is angry.
And
all
I'm
right.
going to.
So-
Woo, Ember's gone.
All
Wait,
right.
so
Yeah.
you don't have influence over me anymore,
No.
but I still have influence over you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Oh, wait, no.
Drag
That's
you by
backwards.
your ass back
Wait,
to the
let me
base.
think.
No, because
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gotta keep it there.
Now,
That's
I
fine.
will tell you this for free.
Is Jack in
that,
there?
No, that was definitely a recording.
Oh,
He had it on autoplay to just blast every couple of like minute or every minute or so.
so is he in there or no? Do I just not know?
You don't know whether or not Jack was in there or not because you shut down as hard as you could as soon as you got hit with that thing. Don't get mad. Just let her. Zoe, that's not supposed to come off. Okay.
Please don't touch my stylus.
Okay. All right. So.
Am I there yet?
Am I there yet?
Turn around. Turn around and go the other way.
Are you carrying
Yes.
Riptide?
She growls and
I'm
just
like-
turns around.
Okay. What are you doing?
I guess I'm flying my ship.
Yeah. You don't have to. Certainly, there's different opinions about what should be happening right now. Don't you hate it when mom and mom fight?
Actually, I feel like I would probably just be still standing in the base, not knowing what to do.
What are you doing? Get over here! Stay away.
Take Insecure. What? She should clearly be taking Insecure from...
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just angry at you for working more conditions.
I mean...
Can I keep talking to her?
No.
Two.
Did the link break?
No,
No,
I mean
right,
you're so you're coming in actually. So look, you're coming in over the cemetery. What do you do? Because the direction you're coming in would be kind of from up here, heading this way. What do you do?
I'm going to put Riptide in a tree, and I'm going to go to a tree next to that tree and sit there, and I'm going to charge up so I can do a elemental awareness to see if I can sense Jack's body heat. Because it's a very significant body heat because of like ghosts and stuff that I recognize it.
Yeah. Ember, if you're here, at least try to be helpful, because I'm... Excuse me?
It's kind of funny, actually. We were playing Apocalypse World a couple nights ago. It's like, post-apocalyptic thing. And Kate is playing, like, the Vigilant, who, like, patrols. And she's like Aragorn. She's like the Ranger, right? She's, and she goes... She goes into, like, this discussion with one of the other players who's, like, totally a homebody, doesn't really leave the home settlement and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I was thinking about going out and investigating this weird thing that happened. And this other person who never goes outside is like giving her advice. And it's not like good advice. It's like super, super obvious stuff like, hey, they're dangerous. Like, you need to be careful. And she's like, yeah, so I'm going to get up and walk away because this is super insulting. No offense to you, Kim, but this conversation, I would be pissed. So, like, yeah, it was kind of like this. All right, can you be helpful for one?
Tell me if he's in there or not, and tell me if Alias is in there or not. Please.
Okay.
No, wait, she waits for a second. Please.
All right, so this is Extend Your Senses. This is Unleash Your Powers. Or are you going to do Burn?
I'm going to do Burn.
Burn.
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn.
4, 5,
Wow.
6, 7, 8. But I also have a +1 for. Do I have to use that?
Yeah. It's just the +1 forwards kind of land on whatever comes up next because you just sort of have momentum.
9. Okay, so I got a 9 for my burn. On a 7 to 9, mark a condition.
Well, hey, welcome to the squad.
4 conditions.
4 conditions? Woo!
Yeah,
How
woo!
do you have 4 conditions already?
Because I got 2 from Riptide. I had her give me 1, and I just got...
You got 2 from Riptide?
Yeah, because I struggled past the pain and marked 2 conditions.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, you're up to 4 already?
Yeah, I'm going to do guilty because
You're here for support.
I'm going to do guilty because I did say... But, like, this is what I'm wanting. I want to be like Adam. I want to soak up a bunch of conditions until, like, I can't.
You have to tell Mike.
I want to be
like Adam.
Well, like, not character-wise, but, like, gameplay-wise. I want to soak up as much
As
conditions.
role models go,
I
I'm
wanna
not
be-
sure about that.
Yeah.
I want to be so broken that I cut up other people with my pieces.
Yes! Okay,
Wow.
so,
I mean...
oh, shoot.
What? Did you have a thing that could have helped you?
No, but elemental awareness. Spend 1 bird and mark a condition to open your mind up to the world around you.
Oh crap! You're
So-
out.
You don't need to do that one. You can just...
Okay.
Here's the thing. You don't have to do Burn. You could do Unleash Your Powers without doing Burn if you want to do the sensing thing, because that's just using your senses.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
I'll
at
do
the
that
same
instead.
time, you can either have a guaranteed thing or you can have a
Okay.
iffy.
Well,
and
yeah.
I really need this
So,
because otherwise
rather than
Vision
doing the
isn't gonna
Burn,
help.
roll...
Well, yeah,
roll-
but
Okay.
I always try to leave my unleash my powers because that's
Rather than
open.
doing the Burn thing, roll me a freak for your Unleash Your Powers.
Oh, jeez. Ah. I don't know. Should I stick with these?
So you two kind of, like, you set him down in a tree and sort of land on the opposite side and just say, okay.
4.
Kind of pulsing.
9.
That's 9.
The tree catches on fire.
Oh, but with the +1 for it that I just erased, that went
Right.
to that, which is a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
To unleash my
Nice. Nice.
That was nice.
That was so good. Not only that high five, but that roll too.
That was a good high five.
Ah, dang! I'm
Well
so
done.
excited. This is gonna be lit.
Oh,
Cause you're
also,
gonna burn it all down.
it's a +1 for my freak.
I
2.
love.
So 11.
How many
Mhm.
sides does this have, Jamie?
10. 10.
Oh, make sure you don't lose any of them, okay?
Okay, don't lose any of these. That's a 10-sided dice, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And it also looks like a gem.
Okay, so
That's what all dice are. Gems. Some of them are poisonous.
but I'm guessing because it wasn't unleash your powers, it's not
No,
just telling me.
Unleash your powers is more like, yeah.
Like it's not gonna be like the only information I
Are
got.
they in there?
I don't know. Hold on, he hasn't told me.
Are they in there? You're trying
It's
to.
middle of the day in the city,
Oh no.
in the afternoon in the city.
Oh no.
There are a lot of people
Oh no.
in the cemetery. Not a lot, but for a cemetery, there's, you'd say, more than a dozen, less than 2 dozen people scattered around the cemetery. Zoe, please don't. None of them are Jack.
Are any of them Alias?
You wouldn't know. You've never heat signatured Alias before, right? Would she know?
No.
Crap.
The only time that she's encountered Alias was when she was busy with that exploding fire gas stuff that she was trying to keep
So
working
Jack
across. Reading
isn't
it.
in there.
Jack is not there.
Jack isn't in there.
Jack is not in the cemetery. Oh, you're telling him?
Yeah, I'm telling Vigil. Jack isn't in the cemetery. So what do I do?
All right. So Jack isn't in the cemetery. You hear. You have good senses, so you would still get this, but it's really, people on the street probably wouldn't get this. They would just hear that somebody was on like a megaphone or something like that out in the street. You're going to hear it. You hear it inside the cemetery. It's like, and there's the heat signature I was looking for. And there's this blast of sound that's designed to
Disable me.
destabilize molecular adhesion.
Oh God. You and
But I'm
Riptide.
always unstable, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, no, it has no effect on you.
Riptide and me.
But Riptide on the, no, not you. It wouldn't.
No.
This one isn't aimed at you.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you feel it like a hum kind of a thing. It doesn't have really effect on you.
Moat.
Riptide screams, and we're gonna stop right there.
No! Please! You monster!
Oh, that's the best feedback I could ever possibly get.
No, Dad, no! No, you can't do this! You can't do this to us!
We're gonna start. We have something to look forward to for next
You
session.
can't! You can't do this! No!
All right. So, closer to the team, further away from the team, more into your own image of yourself. It's 2:00. We gotta do our thing. Palacine.
What thing?
None!
You what thing?
Close to the, don't, please don't. Closer to the team, further away from the team, more into your image of yourself. Ember looks shook. Riptide screams. We'll pick up next session. We know exactly where we're going to start next time. Screaming boyfriend in the cemetery.
Screaming boyfriend, screaming boyfriend, screaming boyfriend. Screaming
So-
boyfriend.
Closer to the team, further away from the team, more into the image of yourself.
Dude, it's my boyfriend. What's wrong with you?
Why
are you so upset?
I'm
Palacine.
trying to process
Please
everything.
don't. Please don't. Closer to the team, further away from the team, more into the image of yourself. Palacine looks shook. Everybody looks shook.
Everybody is shook.
Palacine.
I think more into the own image of myself.
Okay, you can shift the label however, one label up, one label down, however you like. Amber. Closer to the team, further away from the team, more into your image yourself.
Closer to the team.
Who? Bossy McBosser Pants over there?
You two are kind of gonna hate me for this. I'm bringing my freak up to 3.
I don't
Have fun
hate
with
you
that.
for it.
How?
Wait, so you have mundane and freak at 3?
Uh-huh.
What are your other stats at?
Danger is at -1. Savior will now be at 0, and then superior is at -2.
Yeah, that works.
That's
It adds up
pretty
to
even.
3. It's got to add up to 3.
Oh my god.
Freak at 3 and mundane at 3. Wow. Those are like usually the two competing
Wait,
stats
does she
for an
get
outsider.
influence over me again, or
She
Is it-
lost it just
Yeah.
before, so she
Yeah.
gets it back. Nothing
Okay.
else happens. She doesn't move your labels or anything like that. You get a potential or you can clear a condition.
Oh my god.
Do a condition.
Oh my god.
You don't want to be left with those.
I know, but I love potential so much.
I love potential so
I
much.
have enough potential.
Oh my god.
Do a condition.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Seriously, what do I do?
Yeah, but all the conditions I have right now really make a lot of sense.
I need help because I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. She's not into her own image of herself because Syl is asking Vigil for help and has no idea what's doing. She's off
Marking
balance.
potential.
She's not really getting closer to the team because she went off without anybody's
Although
help and tried
it's
to
worth
keep
noting
them
that they all
away.
came like they're
Yeah.
rushing to your help, and that's
Yeah. But
Well,
she's not
Palacine's
exactly
still
further.
rushing to your
and Palacine totally helped you. Like told
Yeah.
you, yes, he's definitely in there.
Yeah.
I'd go with that personally. I mean, the team definitely has your back.
But I wanted to talk to Vigil more.
You can talk to Vigil more. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I know. I feel like there should have been more conversation. God, I want to keep going.
I know. I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
we
gonna be
can we
broken for
stretch
the
it to
next
6
2
hours?
No, we can't. I mean, for one thing, we have movie tickets in like 45 minutes.
I'm going to be broken for the next 2 weeks. Thank you for that.
In a good way.
We're just
No.
gonna show. No.
No. Mm-mm.
You have broken us. Oh God, I want to keep going so badly. No, Zoe, not right now.
Okay. I would say get closer to the team. Just figure out
Yeah.
who, because you could make arguments for either person. Are
Yeah.
you sure you don't want a clear condition? I'm not sure you want 4 walking into a
No, I have
tussle.
3.
Oh, you have 3?
I have 3. I'm better. It's okay. I think closer to the
Well,
team,
because
Okay.
I mean,
and then
Sorry.
probably Ember, because
Be my necklace.
she, as much as I told her not to come, she showed up and did exactly what I asked her to do.
Which is cool. Yeah.
And that's,
All right, you already had influence, so you can shift her labels.
gimme.
I might suggest moving Danger up.
Gimme.
Or Savior. But probably Danger.
I don't want, I want so many stats to move up and I want none of them to move down.
Well,
Besides
that's...
mundane. Aren't you cool with mundane?
Wait, I want to look at the move sheet and see what stats you need for which one.
Well, Danger's for directly engage.
And
Save-
freak, so raise freak or danger, either one. Because directly
Well,
engage is
you know, I
danger.
think you personally should raise her free because you were the one that was like, you can do this. You're the only one that can do this. You can
Yeah.
extend out in there and do the thing.
What are you lowering?
I haven't figured that out yet, so.
Don't lower my danger.
Mundane.
My
Yeah.
mundane's already at -1.
Well,
Well,
but
I ain't gonna
I
be
can
nice.
also make the argument
We're
for
policy
savior.
for that.
You can also make the argument for what?
Savior.
Going down?
Mm-hmm. Because
I feel
she-
like maybe this episode should just be called "Oh shit."
Yeah, I'm bringing mundane.
We're
down.
all suffering.
Mundane down?
What? Zoe?
Hey.
Sorry. What?
Did you play when we're done with?
Yes.
Maybe.
We'll see. Okay.
Actually, I have to practice with Jamie, so.
You can listen to him play trumpet. Okay, did everybody get their decisions in?
Yeah.
All right.
Play.
What do we?
So what's the official?
I don't know.
We're going with oh shit or
No, we're not doing that. I don't need to be nice. We've got Palacine for that.
yeah.
Or why would you leave us on such a horrible cliffhanger?
We hate you.
You've ruined our lives.
You love it. Be honest.
I want to be so broken that I cut up everyone with my pieces.
All right, we might. I'll have to figure out which one we're gonna do, but that sounds pretty good. We'll just we'll stop there, guys.
Or maybe we make it like really
Broken
clickbaity.
bros.
No.
We're the broken bros.
We make
Okay.
it really clickbaity. 2 first kisses in one day. My brother tried to kill me. Or like, my boyfriend tries to kill me.
Syl is now deaf. Jack is dead.
Palacine is cheating.
And with that,
What have you done?
How does it hurt?
With that.